What is up, YouTube? Back home, New Year's is over. Caught up on some sleep before I started filming anything, and got a new sled to show you guys. That's right, got another 98 XE700. This thing is sweet. Amber actually bought this for me as a birthday present. It's my birthday's day after Christmas, so yeah, I was out of town. She went, picked it up, brought it home, whole 9 yards. Everything else, all Christmas presents too. Haven't even brought my bag in yet, but check this out. Got a sweet digital torque wrench. Needing one of those. A vise. Really been needing one of those. And I think Amber's parents bought me this. Amber got me the vise. My sister went out, got me a Cobalt kit, which is actually really nice because I kind of like my Cobalt hand tools. And anything I was missing, well, now I got them again. So this thing is pretty freaking mint. The hood is damn near perfect. Look at this. The white isn't even peeling in the pockets yet. Nothing. So this thing is pretty sweet. I haven't even looked to see how many miles it has. Let's get this out of the way. This thing has, it says 2,000 miles on it. It's been sitting for a very long time. The motor, unfortunately, is locked up. I'm not sure if somebody raced this back in the day, but there's a few indicators that say probably, and a few things that would tell you some old man owned it. So it does have mechanical reverse, which I'm going to end up taking off and sell all this stuff. But another really cool thing about the sled is it has electric start. I've never seen a 98 XE with electric start, so that's really cool. I'm probably going to fix this thing up, and with the electric start, Amber's probably going to ride this, I would imagine. But she's got dual rates on the front, which is pretty sweet. Underneath the hood, this thing is pretty much stock. This motor is completely stuck. However, cylinders and all that look really nice, but she doesn't turn at all, like not even a little bit. That electric start though, that's freaking cool. So worst case scenario, hopefully good 220 cylinders and bad crank. I'm just imagining, because I've grabbed on this and reefed on it, it don't turn. It's got a little oil caddy, which is badass. Now the unfortunate thing is the rear suspension. You put a couple things on it and it completely bottoms out. Now I asked Amber, because I seen the dual rates in pictures while I was out of town working, and I was like, oh, that's badass. What kind of shocks does it have on the rear? Because originally these had black crappy shocks, and this thing, she's like, oh, it's got box in the rear. Well, come to find out, yeah, it's got reservoir shocks on it, so that's badass. However, it is missing a spring on this side. It's not missing, it broke, right? So, yeah, needs rear springs, and hopefully the shocks are okay. It does have blue snow flap, bar hooks, and skid plate. So it's going to have all the blue accessories. I have somewhere in this pile a brand new blue headlight cover and stuff like that, which I was going to use on a different one, but it's going to go on this sled. But I am pretty freaking excited about getting this thing fixed up and up and running, and yeah, I think this is going to be pretty fucking cool. Just main thing, it's got an electric start. I think it's awesome. A lot of people will be like, well, who really cares about electric start? When you got a girl that rides with you, she shuts it off. She can't start it. So electric start for me will be very convenient. So I'm pretty excited about that myself. Yeah, I guess just kind of need to tear into this thing and see what we're working with. Okay guys, I actually got this thing to turn over, believe it or not. Anyways, it's fucked. So This thing has had oil sitting in it for quite a while. I use some good old Garrett muscle. She spins over pretty well, actually. I mean, however, the issue is my recoil rope is coming out soaked in oil, which tells me the mag side seal isn't just bad, it's really bad, the crank seal. So I'm not gonna try starting this like I did my last crusty twin 700 we got. I'm just gonna call it a day on this. There's no point starting it. I know it's fucked up. I knew it was fucked up before, but it's got good 220 cylinders. Really don't want to waste them, and I'm sure the crank's probably bad, but this motor more or less is just going to get tore down, and if the crank's not good, it's just going to be spare parts. I have a different motor we're going to put in here, and it's going to be kind of a different build, sort of. I've never done this. The build I have planned for this sled, I've never done in a wedge. It's still a twin, so no, it's not an 800, but we'll get to that eventually. I mean, yeah, that's bad, really bad. Super pumped though, good set of 220s if anybody needs. Electric start, the good stuff. So the rear skid needs pulled, needs springs. I'm guessing the front shocks probably need rebuilt, and we're gonna put a different motor in this, clean it up, 'cause it's pretty freaking gross. And I guess I'll have another CDI for sale. Let's see, does this have 97? Yep, 97. So this will be the original XC700 CDI. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Probably have that up for sale shortly. Look how nice the foam is. Usually these old sleds, this foam is all falling apart, peeling, fucked up. Still looks really nice on here. Whew. Motor needs to come out. All right. But that's kind of introduction to this beautiful 98 XC700. Yes, I now own 3 98 XC700s, and I freaking love these. This window is hideous and needs to get thrown away. We're gonna put something else on here, but boy, this sled is pretty. Amber did good. Amber did good. I'm excited. This thing has like a lot of cool little shit on it. So, and a beautiful, beautiful hood.